Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now, before getting into the video, let me ask you something. Have you ever had to tell a teammate they missed a deadline or they disagree with your manager during a meeting, or maybe you just wanted to give honest feedback, but you were worried about hurting someone's feeling? So, if the answer is going to be yes, this is something that you are not facing alone. It is something that every employee would face in a workplace. So difficult conversations are a part of every workplace, but the good news is they don't have to become uncomfortable or stressful at all, because the secret isn't avoiding difficult conversations, it's knowing how to handle them professionally. And in today's videos, I'll share a simple 5 steps approach that will help you communicate clearly and stay calm and build a very stronger professional relationship. So the first one is one of the biggest mistakes people make is starting a difficult conversation without preparing. So before you speak, ask yourself 3 questions: what exactly is the issue, what outcome am I hoping for, and how can I say this respectfully. Now, for example, instead of walking over and saying, why are you always late with your work, take a moment to think about what you actually want, and maybe your goal is to improve team and not criticize someone. So the preparation helps you stay focused on the solution instead of reacting emotionally. And how you begin a conversation often decides how it will end. So instead of sounding accusatory, start with respect. For example, you could say that I would like to discuss something that's been on my mind for quite some time. So can we take a few minutes to talk about our recent project? So these openings sounds calm and collaborative. So another great tip is to focus on the issue and never on the person. So always try um, so sentences that could bring some calmness in the conversation, rather than saying, okay, you're careless, you do not have a character, and I have noticed few errors in the report and I would like us to review them together. So all this would make that person feel anxious and cause more trouble and cause uncomfortable feelings. So that small changes can make a huge difference in the conversation. And a difficult conversation isn't a speech, it's a dialogue. Okay, now explain your point clearly, but also give the other person a chance to speak. So you can use phrases like, I would like to understand your perspective. Can you tell me what happened from your side? So listening doesn't mean you agree with everything, it simply shows respect. And when you feel heard, they are much more willing to work towards a solution. And there are something that I have learned. Basically, blaming people, it rarely solves a problem. Trust me. So you're here to find a solution. So instead of saying this is all your fault, and putting the blame on the other person, you can actually say, how can we present this from, or how can we you can actually say, how can we prevent this from happening again, or you can say, what can we do differently next time. So notice how the conversation shifts from blame to improvement, and that's what professional communication is all about. Now, before ending the conversation, make sure everyone knows what happens next and summarize the decision. For example, you can say that, okay, so we have agreed that we will review the report together before submitting it, or you can say that we will have a quick check-in every Friday to track our progress. So and you can finally end on a positive note by saying, okay, thank you for taking the time to discuss this, or you can say that I appreciate your openness and willingness to work through this. So these are all professional conversations that would strengthen relationship and will prevent from causing any damage to them. And so the next time you disagree with someone, avoid saying you're wrong. Instead, you say that your point, I see your point, but here's another perspective. and it's respectful, professional, and it keeps the conversation very productive. And for a quick recap, to handle difficult conversations at work, prepare before you speak, start positively, listen actively, focus on solutions, and end with clear uh, next steps. So remember, difficult conversations doesn't have to create conflict. When it is handled professionally, they do build trust, improve teamwork, and make you a very stronger communicator. And that's it. And if you had found this video useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And it can, I think, anyone who is looking to improve your workplace communication, do comment, and we can further extend our conversation. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.